Welcome to the Perrysburg Podcast, episode 95. I'm your host, Perrysburg resident Kim Newlove. The Perrysburg Podcast is a resource for Perrysburg residents. We talk about what's in Perrysburg and why people like to live here. Our website is perrysburgpodcast.com. Today's episode is a short episode, and we're talking about the Perrysburg Slow Rollers. I plan to ride with them at least once here in 2025, and I'd like to tell you about them just in case you'd like to ride with them as well. The Perrysburg Slow Rollers is a community of riders whose mission is to enjoy the sights and sounds of Perrysburg while riding slowly. When I say riding slowly, that could mean a one-wheeled bike, so a unicycle, maybe a powered unicycle, something with two wheels, like a bicycle, of course, but maybe a motorized scooter. There's tricycles, and I've even seen some four-wheeled bicycles, I guess, of sorts with steering wheels. E-bikes are also welcome. Now, if you've seen this group, as I have, riding around town, you know that this group attracts a interesting eclectic mix of cyclists and riders. According to the group's Facebook page, all ages are welcome. Past riders have included preschoolers through riders in their 80s. Some people also ride with their pets in baskets. Bicycle trailers with children in tow are welcome. I used to have one of those bike trailers when my kids were little. I think I made it up until they were about 6 and 8 years old, and then they just got heavy. But, anyways, bike trailers are welcome. Many people have colorful lights on their bikes, as you can see from the Facebook page. There are all kinds of pictures. And sometimes a Perrysburg police officer helps with traffic during the ride. Now, one of the features that I have seen that I think is amazing and really cool is that one of the more interesting bikes that has four wheels and a back seat usually carries a musician who is singing and playing the guitar. You can see this on the Facebook page. They have videos. Helmets are encouraged, but they are not required. Now, if you would like to see these photos and videos of past rides, they are on the Perrysburg Slow Rollers Facebook page. They even have videos of the performers in action during the rides. How many people participate on a typical ride? According to the Facebook page, there may be a handful of riders or there may be 100 or more riders. If you're curious about the routes, check the Facebook page because it looks like they post the route the day before the ride. There are references to the Three Meadows route, the Bicentennial route, and the Locust Street route. If you would like to see which streets are involved in that, check the Facebook page. Where does the group meet? The group meets behind Vito's Pizza every Monday around 6:45 p.m., and they leave promptly at 7. The route takes about 1 hour to complete and ends at Nedley's Ice Cream Shop, which is just across the intersection from the starting point, which, again, is Vito's Pizza. If you're not familiar with the location of Vito's Pizza in Perrysburg, it is in the Country Charm Shopping Center at the corner of Louisiana Avenue and West-South Boundary Street. Nedley's is just across Louisiana Avenue from that. The 2025 season started on April 21st, and they will ride until the last Monday in October. If the ride gets rained out on Monday, they ride on Tuesday instead, same time, 7 p.m. If they get rained out on Tuesday, though, they will cancel the ride. How can you find out if the ride is canceled? Good question. Announcements are made on the group's Facebook page. Check the show notes for a link to the Perrysburg Slow Rollers Facebook page. And by the way, as I record this on May 15th, 2025, their page has more than 2,100 followers. This is the 10th year for the Perrysburg Slow Rollers. They started back in 2016. If you're interested in riding with this group, go ahead and just show up. There is no cost to attend, and you can bring a friend or make some new ones. If you don't have a bike yet, Charlie and Kathy, who organize the group, may be able to provide a loaner. Join the Facebook group and then read the post from April 16th, 2025 to learn more. Now, speaking of Charlie and Kathy, it looks like they have built a very nice community around riding here in Perrysburg. It looks like the Slow Rollers even have a winter meetup at a restaurant here in Perrysburg, so they get together year round. If you'd like to check out the Perrysburg Slow Rollers, mark your calendar for Monday at 7 p.m. so you can ride with this group between April and October, or you can just visit their Facebook page today. That's all I have for you. Thank you so much for listening to the Perrysburg Podcast, episode 95. The show notes are on perrysburgpodcast.com. I will put a link to the Perrysburg Slow Rollers Facebook page in the show notes, along with the address for Vito's Pizza in Perrysburg and Nedley's Ice Cream Shop. As we wrap this up, I would like to offer to email you every time a new episode of the Perrysburg Podcast comes out. If you'd like to be on the email list, sign up on perrysburgpodcast.com. Go ahead and share this episode with anyone you know who needs to hear about the Perrysburg Slow Rollers. Maybe they'd like to ride with them too. Go ahead and follow this podcast for all future episodes. Thank you for listening today. I will talk to you next week.